Welcome explorers back to your virtual PE lesson. Today is Friday and we're super excited. You made it through the week, boys and girls. Now, let's recap from last lesson of our healthy question of the day. It was, how far apart should I socially distance myself from me and another student? Is it number 1, 4 feet, 2, 6 feet, or 3, 8 feet? Now, hold up those numbers. If you're holding up a number 2, you are correct. It is 6 feet apart. You should be socially distancing yourself from you and another person. Now, boys and girls, please remember to make sure at the end of watching this video, down below is a discussion question. You need to comment done on the discussion today once you finish watching the video, and that will count you present for PE virtually. You will need to complete these discussions every day after the lesson. So you'll be seeing PE on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.
All right, the moment y'all been waiting for, both students and parents. It is Friday, and we've all made it together. I want to thank y'all so much for supporting PE, parents and students. If y'all have any questions at all, please feel free to contact myself or Coach Lassito. We are here for you, and we want you to know that you are not alone. Feel free to call us at 210-398-2100. And just to let you know, we're always here for you guys. Boys and girls, welcome back to another awesome warm-up. Today's warm-up is just going to be a little bit different. It's called the student choice. The reason why it's called the student choice is because you will have an opportunity to do one of two warm-ups. One of two warm-ups. I will be leading for a set of warm-ups, along with Coach Lassito will be leading in her set of warm-ups. Your choice is on what you like to do to the best of your ability. Now, we'll get started with our warm-ups. Hey boys and girls, welcome back to our awesome exercises. We're just going to give you a little sample of what you can be expecting. For exercise number 1, I, Coach Resendez, will be doing our calf raises. Our calf raises are simply, you are standing straight up and you are reaching up with one hand and you are going from the heel to the toes of your feet. You're just alternating arms. Calf raises. Coach Lassito will show you her skier. Coach Lassito is going side to side, both feet together, side to side, left, right. That is her example of a skier. Exercise number 2, I will be showing you exercise number 2 for Coach Resendez. They are called the shoe taps. All you're doing is tapping side to side, left and right, and you can pick up the speed if you like. Coach Lassito is showing you her lunges. One leg in front, the back leg is barely coming down, not touching the floor, and going safely and steadily. Coach Lassito is showing you the lunges. I am moving on to exercise number 3, plank. With our plank exercise, elbows are on the floor and your toes. And you're simply keeping a straight back. You're trying to keep a straight back and hold your body up for as long as you can. For Coach Lassito, she's going to her star jumps. Her star jumps are feet together, arms together, and then she jumps up and they come apart. Star jumps. Myself for exercise number 4. Exercise number 4, I am doing the Superman. I'm laying on my belly button, my feet are up, my arms are up, and you're simply stretching your body for Superman. Coach Lassito's 4th exercise are the froggy jumps. She squats down, jumps up in the air to the best of her ability. Next, exercise number 5, 6 inches. I'm laying on my back, my feet are together, my hands are to the side. I lift my feet up 6 inches and I hold it to the best of my ability. Coach Lassito will be showing you exercise 5, windmills. She has her arms apart, her feet apart, and she is crossing her body side to side. Exercise number 6, push-ups. You're keeping a straight back. Your arms are shoulder width apart. Your feet are together. Down and up. Down and up. Coach Lacido's number 6 exercise are the mountains. She is maintaining her upper body strength, keeping her arms shoulder width apart and her feet together. Those are the 6 exercises that we're practicing today, boys and girls. Thank you very much and good luck.
3, 2, 1, go. Ten seconds.
Let's go, Explorers. We're almost there. Rest, break time.
Workout.
Here we go.
Seconds.
Keep it up. Great job. Break time.
Seconds.
Break time.
Workout. Seconds.
Break time. Great job, Explorers. Keep it up. We're almost there.
Seconds.
Doing great. We're almost done. Break time.
Workout. Seconds. And time. Resting. Great effort.
Friday, we have a very fun activity for you. So, today's activity is called River or Bank. The way you play is you either need something that has a line in front of you. So what we're gonna do, because we're in the gym, there's a black line right here. So this is our line. So for you boys and girls, you can put something down that makes a line right in front of you. So a couple of things you can put down is maybe if you have a lanyard, you can put it in front. A shoelace, you can put it in front. Some type of string. If you don't have none of that, then try to think of what you can put as a line in front of you. Now this line is super important because it will determine what is the river and what is the bank. So for us here in the gym, when the music says in the river, I'm gonna jump to the blue area over my black line with 2 feet, and I'm going to land on 2 feet. This is in the river. Now, when the music says on the bank, I'm going to jump backwards onto my white area, and this is the bank. Now, there's different levels to river and bank. It's going to get harder over time. So it's gonna start off slow for level 1, and then 2 progress, and it keeps getting faster and faster as you keep going. Now, you need to have those good listening ears like I know all of you do, boys and girls, because it may trick you in the video. It may say, in the river, and you have to stay in place, okay? If you fall, boys and girls, or if you mess up, it is okay. Just get back to where you need to be and keep on trying. I know you got this, boys and girls. Now what's gonna happen, Coach Resendez is going to demonstrate in the river and on the bank. You're gonna watch how he has his awesome listening ears, and he's going forward for in the river or jumping backwards for on the bank. Now you're just going to watch his video. You're not gonna do it just yet. In just a second, we will let you know when it's your practice time to practice in the river and on the bank. Good luck, boys and girls. You got this.
Start on the bank. Are you ready? Boop, 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 beep. In the river. On the bank. In the river. In the river. On the bank. In the river. On the bank. On the bank. In the river. On the bank. On the bank.
Oh, man.
In the river. In the river. On the bank. In the river. On the bank. In the river. In the river. On the bank. In the river. On the bank. Start on the bank. Are you ready? Boop, 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 beep. In the river. On the bank. On the bank. In the river. In the river. On the bank. In the river. On the bank. In the river. On the bank. On the bank. In the river. In the river. On the bank. In the river. On the bank. in the river, in the river, on the bank, in the river, on the bank, on the bank, in the river, in the river, on the bank, in the river, on the bank, in the river, in the river, on the bank, in the river, on the bank.
All right, boys and girls, now that you have warmed yourself up just a little bit, we have super exciting news. Now we are going to venture out to a few more levels for you to challenge yourself. Now remember, on the river or in the bank, they're going to be trying to trick you. So put those listening ears on and remember, bend your knees and you're going to go either forward or backward, okay? We know you can do it. We hope you have as much fun as we did. Good luck.
Are you ready? Boop, 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 beep. In the river. On the bank. On the bank. In the river. In the river. On the bank. In the river. On the bank. In the river. On the bank. On the bank. In the river. In the river. On the bank. In the river. On the bank. In the river. In the river. On the bank. In the river. On the bank. On the bank. In the river. In the river. On the bank. In the river. On the bank. In the river. In the river. On the bank. In the river. On the bank. Are you ready? Boop, 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 beep. On the bank. In the river. In the river. On the bank. In the river. On the bank. On the bank. In the river. On the bank. On the bank. In the river. In the river. On the bank. In the river. On the bank. In the river. In the river. On the bank. 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 In the river. On the bank On the bank. On the bank. In the river. On the bank. On the bank. in the river, in the river, on the bank, in the river, on the bank, in the river, in the river, on the bank, in the river, in the river, on the bank, in the river, on the bank, in the river, in the river, in the river, on the bank, in the river, on the bank. Are you ready? Boop, 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 beep. In the river, in the river, on the bank, on the bank, in the river, on the bank, in the river, on the bank, in the river, on the bank, on the bank, in the river, on the bank, in the river, on the bank, on the bank, in the river, on the bank, in the river, on the bank, in the river, in the river, in the river, on the bank, on the bank, in the river, on the bank, in the river, on the bank, in the river, in the river, on the bank, on the bank, in the river, on the bank, in the river, on the bank, in the river, on the bank, on the bank, in the river, on the bank, in the river, on the bank, on the bank, in the river, in the river, in the river, on the bank, in the river, on the bank, on the bank, in the river, on the bank, in the river, on the bank, on the bank, in the river, on the bank, on the bank. On the bank. Are you ready? Boop, 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 beep. In the river, in the river, on the bank, on the bank, in the river, on the bank, in the river, on the bank, in the river, on the bank, on the bank, in the river, on the bank, in the river, on the bank, on the bank, in the river, on the bank, in the river, on the bank, in the river, in the river, in the river, on the bank, on the bank, in the river, on the bank, in the river, on the bank, in the river, in the river, on the bank, on the bank, in the river, on the bank, in the river, on the bank, in the river, on the bank, on the bank, in the river, on the bank, in the river, on the bank, on the bank, in the river, in the river, in the river, on the bank, in the river, on the bank, on the bank, in the river, on the bank, in the river, on the bank, on the bank, in the river, on the bank, on the bank.
Well, welcome back, boys and girls. We are so excited. It's now time for our social emotional learning segment for PE today. We're gonna go ahead and just once again, the lights are down. Your bodies are gonna start becoming more under control. You're gonna take just a practice breath in. And then let your breath out. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. One more time, deep breath in. Deep breath out. We have two very special guests today. We have our awesome counselors. Counselors! We have Coach Lacido in the back. We're gonna do our stretching, our strength stretching. So as we're stretching, we're gonna be doing our deep breaths in and our deep breaths out, okay? So we're gonna go ahead and give you all your first sample stretch. It's called the sunshine. Sunshine, you're gonna go ahead and you're gonna do your feet apart and your hands are gonna be apart as far as you can. And you're gonna take your deep breath in. Deep breath out. Let your shoulders just hang. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Last one. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Calmly take a seat. Butterfly position. Your feet are gonna go ahead and come together, touching the bottoms of your feet. Your hands are just resting on your knees, your arms. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. Breath out. Great job. Last one. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Our next position is the warrior position. So slowly stand up. I'm going to turn my body to the side so you can see. Your strong leg is in back. Your goofy leg is in front. You're just going to go ahead and reach for the sky. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Last one. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. You're going to go ahead and just stand up slowly. Our last position is called our Superman. I'm going to turn my body to the side. One leg is going to go out and my hands are going to go right in front of me. You can try and balance yourself. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Stand at a normal pose. Close your eyes. And last one, deep breath in. Deep breath out. Thank y'all very much, Coal Explorers, for joining us on this social emotional learning cool down. We want to thank our awesome counselors so much for stopping on by. Have a great day, Coal Explorers.
I hope you enjoyed today's lesson, boys and girls, and I hope you have a wonderful Friday. But before we let you go, of course, we have our Healthy Corner. For our Healthy Corner, we're not going to ask you a question. It's going to be giving you some healthy tips. So our healthy tips for today is, since we're going back to school and we're getting back into our routines, healthy tip number 1. Make sure you're getting at least 9 to 12 hours of sleep each day, boys and girls. We gotta get back into that routine, okay? Healthy tip number 2. Because we are virtual learning, we are on the electronics all day. But just remember to ensure that we get a nice, good night rest the day before school, that we turn off the electronics 1 hour before we go to sleep so that we can rest our bodies and our brain and we can be ready to go to sleep. So a couple of things that can help you is by 1, doing the strengthening exercises we showed you right before bed, dimming the lights, taking your deep breaths to nicely relax your body, so when it's time for you to get into bed, you're not tossing or turning, your body is nice and mentally relaxed, so you're able to get a good night rest. We hope that you had a great lesson, and we look forward to seeing you on Monday. Have a great and safe weekend. Goodbye, Explorers.